Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. If you are a repeat offender, I love you. And if you're new to this channel, then welcome. Let's get right into today's video. I'm gonna show you an easy recipe for Bolognese. Bolognese, Bolognese, however you wanna say it. This is a delicious, easy, hearty Italian meat sauce. So, enough talking. Let's get cooking. Okay, so let's get started. Here on the stove, I have my Dutch oven pot, or you can use any heavy bottom pot. Turn your heat on to medium high. Add 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of butter. Bring that up to temp, and then you're going to add 2 large carrots that you've minced finely, along with 2 stalks of celery that you also mince finely, and 1 large onion. Again, mince it finely. We want these pieces to cook down and kind of disappear into the sauce when it's finished. Then you're going to add 3 cloves of minced garlic and saute all of that until the onion becomes translucent and the garlic is fragrant and the veggies are tender crisp. And then we can remove that and set that to the side. Now we're going to add 4 ounces of pancetta, and we're going to just cook that off quickly until it's nice and crispy. Once your pancetta is crispy, you're going to add 1 pound of ground beef and break that up. Then you're going to add 1 pound of ground pork sausage, mild Italian sausage. This is my take on the recipe. Typically, you would use just regular ground pork. I like the flavor that the mild Italian pork sausage adds to the Bolognese. Then you are going to season it with salt and pepper to taste. Then you can just stir that in. And then next, we're going to lower the heat to about medium. So while our ground meat is continuing to cook on the stove, let's turn our attention to our tomatoes. So here I have 1 28-ounce can of whole peeled San Marzano tomatoes. I just crushed them by hand myself because they didn't have them crushed in a can already. If you can find them already crushed in a can, then obviously you can skip this step. So here we are back at the stove so we can finish off our sauce. Our ground meat has browned up nicely, so we'll add our veggies back to the pot. And now just mix that all together. Next, we'll add 1 cup of a dry white wine like a Chardonnay or a Pinot Grigio. Make a little room in the pan and then pour in your wine, and then make sure to scrape the bottom to get all those nice brown bits. And then let this simmer just for like a minute or 2 until some of the alcohol has cooked off. Then we're going to add our tomatoes, followed by a 1/2 cup of milk and a 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. And then just mix that all together. Now we are going to season our sauce one more time with salt and pepper. This time I'm going to use a little bit of Celtic salt to taste, followed by some freshly cracked black pepper. Then just stir that in. Now once our sauce comes up to a nice simmer like this, you're going to place a nice tight fitting lid on top. And then lower your heat to about medium-low and allow this to simmer anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. So after about an hour or so, let's check our sauce. You can see that it has cooked down and thickened up nicely. So next we'll add a 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream, followed by 1 whole cup of grated Parmesan cheese. And then stir that in, incorporate it all together, and it creates this yummy, creamy meat sauce. And finally, we're going to add a 1/2 cup of freshly chopped parsley for color, and I'll also add some at the end for garnish. So just give that a quick stir, and now let's plate it. I've cooked off some pappardelle or pappardelle pasta, which is a thick, wide and long pasta noodle. And I'm going to top it with that beautiful Bolognese. And of course, I'm also going to garnish this with a little bit more freshly chopped parsley and a little bit of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. And there you have it, lovely Bolognese. Thanks for sticking around until the very end of the video, guys. Please help this channel and show your support by not only liking, but also sharing this video, and also subscribe to the channel. And don't forget, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. And as always, guys, until next time,